We got a full house today. How you guys doing? Yeah? Feeling okay? We're halfway through the week. All right. So today's class, hopefully to some of your relief, is going to be a little bit more slow and controlled, okay? We're still working with our basic movements, but we're somewhat dialing down some of that intensity to really, again, focus on we're getting that form correct. We're really, really focusing on the squeeze that we're doing. And we have more movements that don't require weight today, okay? You still want to have one set of heavy weights and one set of light weights. We've got our full mat set up here today. But I'll move through the movements in just a little bit because we're going to get into our warm-up. Are we ready? Yeah, I need more enthusiasm from everybody today. You're giving me absolutely nothing to work with. Are we ready? Yes, thank you. All right, let's do it. I need you guys to pump me up, okay? All right, turning it up. All right, we're starting with those jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Light on the toes, belly button pulled in. If you're modifying, you're just stepping out. Little pep in your step, though. Getting the body all juiced up. Ready to work. 5 seconds. All right, we're gonna land hips a little bit wider than hip width. Sink it down into a squat. Chest up. Dropping that butt back and low. We're almost trying to get to 90 degrees with those legs if we can. Not coming all the way up, so we keep an engagement in the butt and quads. A few more. Last 2. 1. Take your feet wide, fingertips out. Opposite finger, opposite toe, finding that nice spinal twist, stretching through the back of the leg. Continue to breathe, slow and controlled. Last one. All right, we step the feet together. We're gonna roll down the body, walk it all the way out to plank, and then move into downward facing dog. Remember when we hit that plank, it's wrists underneath shoulders. We press through the heels, squeeze that butt. Last one, we're gonna hit plank, down dog, left toe up, pull it through. Go ahead and find that twist. If you're modifying, that shin is down. Stacking our shoulders. Hands down, step back to down dog. Right toe up, pull it through. Other side. Last one. All right, hands frame the foot, step it back. Walk the hands to the toes, slow roll up. And then we're back into those jumping jacks. Get bouncy on those toes, even if you're just stepping it out. Breathe. Halfway on these. Butt goes back. Toes face forward. Keeping those knees from knocking together by squeezing the outside of those hips. Good form, guys. A lot of improvement. Last one. Feet wide. Opposite finger to opposite toe. Breathe into that twist. We're opening up the back of the leg, and we're keeping some mobility in the spine. Last one. Step the feet together. Roll down. Walk it out to plank, and then start to hit those down dogs. Flow, one breath per movement. Really, really hitting that plank, you'll know, because your core is gonna tense. This is warming up the shoulders, the core, the back. We're getting the legs involved. All right, meet and down dog. Left toe up, pull it through. If you need to drop that shin, do it. And then find that rotation. Last one. Hands to frame, step back, right toe up, pull it through. LISS. Last one. Step it back. Body walks all the way back. Slow roll all the way to the top. All right. We're warm. Okay, y'all. We are going to get into our form explanations. Today's workout is going to be a similar set type as the one that we did on Monday. So 2 circuits, 4 movements, and then we get a 2-minute break before we repeat, okay? So the first one is a squat variation. Again, we're aiming for stability. So we're trying to get at all those little stabilizer muscles to help us with our balance, with our mobility, and our functionality. We're gonna load the weights at our shoulders. We're gonna come all the way down into a deep squat, but as we come up, we're gonna drive the knee all the way up, and then we're gonna come down and switch sides. We don't need to go fast on these. It's low and slow, and if you struggle with balance, try to challenge yourself, but if it's too much, just do a squat. Modify there. We're then gonna move into our slow burpee. So, if you wanna pick up the pace on these and challenge your heart rate a little bit more, please do. But form is the name of the game. So we're coming down, squatting, our hands touch the floor. We jump back to a plank, jump into that frog squat, and stand up. If you're modifying, you're basically gonna go one leg at a time, okay? So you're gonna come down, down, up, up, and stand. Stepping back 1 foot at a time, kind of like we do in our warm-up, okay? We're then gonna move from a down dog into a push-up. So you get a little bit of rest in between while still getting a little bit of stretch. Nice wide fingertips, little bend in the knees, booties up towards the sky. We're gonna come forward, 1 push-up, and back. Do as many as you can on your toes before you need to modify down to your knees. We're gonna end with Superman. So for this one, you're gonna want that supportive mat. We're gonna be all the way down. Our tops of our feet are gonna be on the ground. Our arms are gonna be forward. And we're gonna go ahead and lift up and down, engaging the back, the core, the booty, every single time, okay? You see what I mean by some smaller movements but we're really focusing on those small muscle groups today, trying to get them nice and strong to build that foundation. All right, we'll get to part 2 in a little bit, but I think it's time to get started. Go ahead and grab your heavy weights. I'm gonna turn up the music. We're gonna load those weights at our shoulders. I'm gonna grab mine in just a second. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're gonna start right now. We're gonna come down, and as you come up, we're gonna bring up that leg, bring it down, and with control, the other leg. You can go low and slow. You can drop the weights if that helps you. Balance is so important and so neglected. Give it what you got. It's gonna be halfway before you know it. Get in that zone. You're working the core. You're definitely working the legs. The butt is stabilizing. 10 seconds. Last one. All right, slow burpee. Set it down. Here we go. Down to press the hands. Hit that plank, bring it in, and stand. Move at your own pace. But don't slow it down so much that you're not challenged. If you can pick up the pace with good form, do it. We got everything working here. Breathe. We're over halfway. 15 seconds. Last one. Finish it out. All right, we're gonna find down dog. Step it back. A little bend in the knees, and we're gonna come forward, push up, down dog. As many as you can on your toes before you drop to your knees. Keep it going, one more. Superman. Get all the way down. Tops of the feet splay out. Fingers in front of you. Lift everything up and down. Try to exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Get your booty squeeze. Shoulders back. Core. It's a small but mighty move. You should feel this tomorrow. Or if you're like me, 2 days from now. Last one. Lift it up. Take a break. We're gonna move through this break. We got 2 minutes. And then we're gonna go right back into those squats. Grab some water, wipe some sweat. that heart rate come down naturally as you move. We got 1 minute left in our break. Is anyone else feeling the endorphin kick? Like one set down, and then in the rest you're like, ugh. Okay, that feels good. All right. As you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and get ready for those squats again. So grab your heavy weights, or if you need to drop up or go up, drop down or go up, please do. All right, we've got this. 10 seconds to go. Load these guys up at your shoulders. I'm gonna start by raising my left leg. 3, 2, 1. Drop it low. With stability, raise it up. Halfway. Last one. Set those weights down carefully. Slow burpee. Right into it. Get down, jump back, jump in, stand and squeeze the butt. Don't rush it unless you can do this with really good form. Last one. All right. Moving into down dog. Get in position and go ahead and push it up. As many as you can on your toes before moving to your shins. Woo. Seconds. Last one. Go ahead and find your Superman. Fingertips out. Squeeze it up and down. Your eyes are facing forward. Squeezing the butt, core, back, and shoulders. Like you're trying to balance on your hip bones. Don't forget to breathe. Keep it going. 20 seconds. You're almost done with this one. Give it what you got. Last one, squeeze up and hold. 3, 2, let it go. Take a break. All right. 2 minutes and we're gonna do some form explanations. So grab some water. All right, we're gonna open with a familiar one. For this set, you're gonna want your weights right on either side of your mat so you can easily grab them. I would put your heavy weights closest to you and your light weights just outside so you can easily grab them if you need to drop down. Okay, we're gonna start with a chest press. So for this one, again, the elbows start on the ground, flared out to almost 90, okay? We're gonna press directly above the chest, squeezing the chest muscles to get them up, back down, and squeeze up, okay? Once we're done with those, we gently set the weights down. Our fingertips are gonna come behind our ears, and we're going to float one knee in, one toe out for ab bikes. So we're gonna bring the elbow across the body and switch, keeping the head, neck, and shoulders suspended and the eyes looking up, finding that twist in the core while also squeezing all of this to keep tight and up. Then we're gonna grab our weights again and we're gonna do a combination chest fly and leg drop. So the legs are gonna stay up in the air, okay? As we open the weights, the legs drop, and then as we close them, the legs raise. Now, if this is too much for you, you're gonna do a tabletop variation, okay? So your toes are gonna press down, and then they're gonna squeeze up. And if that is even too much, a regular old chest fly. With this one, it's important to keep a little bend in those elbows, okay? Your chest is the lever that's trying to squeeze those weights together. We're gonna end with some glute bridges. You can grab a weight for these, or you can do these completely sans weight. Your heels are gonna be about 6 inches away from your booty. You're going to puff up through the chest a little bit, squeeze your core in, so belly button to spine, flat back. And you're going to lift your hips into the air and then allow them to come down, okay? It's important here, if you feel your hamstrings, the back of your legs doing the majority of the movement here, try to really picture your butt squeezing as much as you possibly can and pull your belly button in so that you feel the pelvis tilt like you have a flat pressed back, okay? That's gonna help engage here. You don't have to come all the way up towards the ceiling, okay? It doesn't take much. A lot of us have weak booties. So this is one that might take a little bit to get the form on, but as much as you can make that mind-body connection to the squeeze in the glutes, that's what I want you to do, okay? All right, less of a heart rate blaster on this one, but a really fun set of exercises. Go ahead and come all the way down and get in position for that chest press. I'm gonna turn up the music, because you know I like it loud. All right, elbows flared out, 90 degrees. We're gonna start pressing up in 3, 2, 1 minute on the clock. Press it up and down. Barely allow that touch to happen. Keep tension through the chest. Like you're squeezing those weights back to the top. If you can put some imaginary resistance in there with your mind, that squeeze, that tension is the point. This is what's gonna grow that muscle, make it stronger, leaner, bigger, better. 3, 2, 1. Gently go ahead and set those weights down. We're gonna move one knee into the body, one toe leaning all the way out. Go ahead and bring elbow to knee and switch. Go nice and slow. Really try to get that lift through the head, neck, and shoulders. Keep the eyes up and draw that elbow to the knee. The outside of the knee if you can. Breathe. Ten seconds. All right, we're gonna pick up those heavy weights again if you can. The legs come up in the air, or they come to 90 if you're modifying. We're gonna open the weights, drop the legs, and then press up. Keep that low back pressed into the ground. Elbows at 45. Weights above the chest. Only drop as low as you can without compromising that space between your low back and the ground. We're gonna abs, chest, core, keep it going. We got 5 seconds. All right, set it down. One heavy weight if you'd like to add weight. We're moving into that glute bridge. Keep that flat back. Squeezes in the butt. Remember, it's about that mind-body squeeze. So if you feel this in the back of your leg, I really want you to focus on squeezing that butt as much as you can. You got 10 seconds. Last one. All right, take a break. Remember, if you need to go up in weights, grab the ones you need. Or if you need to drop down, grab the ones you need. Take any little stretches that feel necessary or good. You know, I think I could go up for that chest press. So I'm gonna grab some different weights for that one. All right, we got 1 minute left. Enjoy your rest period. We just did a lot of core. We just did a lot of chest. And we need that recovery to be able to hit it really hard this next time around. Can you push a little bit more? Get one more rep. Get a little bit more weight. This is the time to challenge yourself, because right at the end when we have less energy, that's where we have the most opportunity to grow. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come down. Getting ready. We got about 10 seconds until it's time. So make sure you have those weights ready to go. Maybe test your form real quick. Bring those elbows down to 90. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. You got 1 minute on the clock. Keep that tension in the chest, y'all. Don't let it all the way out. Your triceps are assisting, so you're also getting some arms in here. We're almost there. You got 10 seconds to work. Last one. Carefully set those weights down at your side. Right into ab bites. Intentional. Point that toe. Pull that elbow all the way to the outside of that knee. Can you get a little bit higher with the head, neck, and shoulders? The lower you can get with the legs, the more that the low abdomen engages. We got 20 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Three, 2, 1. All right. Go ahead and pick up your weights. Whatever ones you want to use for those flies. Legs up in the air. Open as you drop. Squeeze to the top. Keep your low back pressed down. Only go as low as you can without compromising that form. And if you're modifying, your legs are at 90, or you're taking the abs out altogether. Can you get a few more reps? Keep it up. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2. All right, grab one heavy weight. Pull that belly button to the spine. Mind-body connection. All the focus is on that booty. Can you keep the knees from knocking in? Can you pretend like the outside of your booty is working too? Squeezing to keep your knee locked in position. Turn off the hamstrings. Turn off tension in every other area of the body. The booty is doing the work. You should feel the core as well. These two things are intricately connected. When we talk about booty gains, we're not just talking about creating a round shape, a glamour thing. This is actually about functional movements. It's about stability. Last one. All right. We gotta do a finisher, y'all. and then you're free of today's workout. All right. For today's finisher, we're gonna add in a little bit more booty work using the movement that we tried out the other day, but we're also gonna add in a donkey kick, okay? So here's what it's gonna be. One side is gonna move. We're going to be doing a donkey kick. Like our hips are squared into the ground, our foot is kicking towards the sky, up and down. We're gonna do that for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna switch to that fire hydrant. Except we're not going to up kick, we're just gonna keep it lifted, pressing the knee in and back. One whole side, 30 seconds per movement, and then we'll immediately switch to the other side. All right? Get on all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're squeezing the belly button to the spine. I'm gonna start with my left side today. We're gonna begin with those donkey kicks in 3, 2, 1. So the knee comes down, the foot kicks up. Keep that foot flexed and keep the hip stabilized and rotated down into the ground. Again, you should feel the butt doing the work here. Almost there. We're gonna start fire hydrants right now. Pull that knee into the elbow. Kick it back. Like there's an imaginary bar. You're trying to press back with that flex foot. Knee in, knee back. Crunch it in. You're getting the oblique and you're getting the butt. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Immediately do the other side. Donkey kicks. Keep that hip squared down. Almost there. 3, 2. All right, into those fire hydrants. Bring it in, squeeze it back. Knee into that elbow. Like you're pressing imaginary resistance. I know this side is harder because it just worked really hard to stabilize when you were working your left. That's okay. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, take a break. Go ahead and move into child's pose. Knees wide, toes together. Sink it back. I'm going to change the music. All right. Beautiful job, y'all. A cool down set for today. We could be together like a cloud. Here in this position, take our time and I want you to walk your fingertips over to your right side. Taking that left hand over the right to find that big deep stretch in the side of the body. I'm a hill and look at stars. Let your heels and booty connect and breathe. Go ahead and walk those fingertips over to the other side. Overlapping this time, the right hand over the left. Breathe.
They keep asking, do you want to spend all your years by his side?
Walk the fingertips back to center. And you're gonna roll up through the spine, taking the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. We're gonna take the toes flip down and find downward facing dog. Stretch through the back of the legs. And then we're gonna go ahead and take that left toe up and pull it through between the hands, releasing the opposite shin down. You should feel a stretch through the front of that hip flexor. Maybe it's more comfortable if you heel toe that foot out to the wide edge, hands to the inside of the arch. That might feel good for you. This is runner's lunge.
We don't have to see the screen.
Breathe.
Stuck until we fall asleep. But all my friends, they keep asking.
Heel toe back to center. And then we're gonna walk the hands back and lift that toe up. Stretch through the back of the leg.
I should sit out. Love until I die. Your friend, they keep asking.
Big deep belly breath.
All your years back.
Go ahead and crawl it back. Hands frame the foot, flip that back toe into the earth, step back to downward facing dog. And then the right toe is gonna lift and pull through between the hands. Release that shin. Repeating what we did on the other side. So whenever you want to, you can work that foot to the wide edge of the mat, hands on the inside. Runner's lunge, nice long line from the front of the hip by squeezing the butt as tight as you can. Breathe. Heel toe back to center. And then go ahead and shift your weight back as you lift that toe up. Heart aims at the big toe. Big stretch through the back of the leg. Go ahead and walk forward. Hands to frame the foot, back toe flips in, lifts. Downward facing dog. And then go ahead and walk the hands back towards the toes. Slow roll up. Your head's gonna be the last thing to lift. And we're gonna go ahead and stretch it into the upper body. Pull one arm across the other side. Take your gaze over the shoulder. Breathe. We're going to switch sides. Send all of your breath and tension relief to that shoulder capsule. Let it go. Fingertips come together. We're gonna roll the chin into the chest, press those palms forward. Like you're trying to separate those shoulder blades as much as you can. And then go ahead and release back behind you, pull down, open the chest. We're gonna go ahead and take one hand to the heart, one to the low belly, bow the chin to the chest. One last little moment here. Connecting in, mind and body. This is week 3. 3 weeks of class, 3 weeks of dedication. is your moment to say thank you to yourself for showing up to class. All right, release the hands from the body. Thank you guys for coming today. I appreciate you. We're gonna keep having fun in here. You can look forward to repeating the same set of workouts next week, and then we'll switch it up. Have a good day.
Someday I'm gonna live in your house up on the hill. And when your skinhead neighbor goes missing, I'll plant a garden in the yard. Then they're gluing roses on a flatbed. You should see it, I mean thousands. I grew up here till it all went up in flames, except the notches in the door frame. I don't know when you got taller. See our reflection in the water off a bridge at the Huntington. I hopped the fence when I was 17. Then I knew what I wanted. And when I grow up, I'm gonna look up from my phone and see my life. And it's gonna be just like my recurring dream. I'm at the movies, I don't remember what I'm seeing. The screen turns into a tidal wave. Then it's a dorm room, like a hedge maze. And when I find you, you touch my leg, and I insist. But I wake up before we do it. I don't know how, but I'm taller. It must be something in the water.